It's around 5 a.m. in Cincinnati and like 32 degrees, and we're gonna go for a little 2 mile recovery. So let's go have some fun. I'm leaving the hotel lobby. I'm not very enthusiastic about this workout today. Actually, I'm gonna set you down by this flower so I can put my gloves on. So I'm still jet lagged from my trip from Japan to the US. So my sleep schedule is super wonky. Alright, where do y'all want to go? Let's see. I'm not even sure if I want to run it or just like do a nice brisk 2 mile run or walk. It's all recovery, so we'll start off low and mellow. Now I was on my feet all day yesterday. And dress shoes was like, I gotta stretch. Sore. Do my deadlifts. I was on my feet all day yesterday. We had like this big R&D open house, so I was presenting all my work. That's why I came to the U.S. from Japan. So I work on surgical robotics technology and some other cool things. Other cool things to not necessarily be fully disclosed, but I flew out to kind of get wider visibility on the work that I've been doing. So I had a whole interactive demo and stuff. It was nice. But I had to present nonstop from like 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. on my feet, no chair, and dress shoes. And I normally work remote, so I'm used to wearing street clothes, which is fine. Street clothes are great. I'm not used to standing in dress shoes all day, so it wrecked my feet. And then the prior day when I came out here, I tried to reset my circadian rhythm. So I went for like a 7-mile run, because Mondays are my long run days, so I did like 7 miles. But I didn't travel with running shoes, so that totally messed up my foot. Yeah, let's give it a try. There we go. I'm like, can it work? I'm seeing if this will like stretch out my foot or hurt my foot, because some of my tendons are a little bit uncomfy from that 7-mile run, and then standing. Like, as soon as I got home, I was exhausted. Well, not home, to the apartment or whatever. Yeah, here we go. So my foot is landing on a little bit of an ankle. So that's kind of what I'm navigating right now. It's just like the way my foot's rolling is a little odd. I'm seeing if we could work into it little by little. Ew. Yeah. So this is where I work. I got a really short commute. About 37 seconds. We'll see. I'm halfway between walk it and jog it. I don't know. I was like, why is there so much effort required to do that? And it's funny, I did a really good job flipping my time zones. I screwed it up last night. Not too bad, but on the way here, like 2 days before, I started edging my sleep cycle by like an hour or two at a time. Then when I got on the plane, I immediately flipped all my clocks and mindset to Eastern Standard Time from Japan. So when I should be eating, waking, sleeping, all that kind of stuff. And I did pretty good. Like, I ate the meal right at the start of the flight. I was able to sleep over a large chunk of the flight. And then I had it set up where I like woke up at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and had the next meal, which is comparable to when I normally wake up. So that went really well. And then the first day, I came here, I was tired. By 5 o'clock, I was tired. I was able to push through till 9 o'clock because I was hanging out with my parents, which is good. Man, this foot's sore. I'm glad I'm working it though, because I was just gonna let it be. I'm no, you gotta go out, you gotta stretch. So every time I step, it's stretching it a little bit, getting it moving. Oh no. Snooze! Stop it! Oh crap. Da, 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 da. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Alright. I got all my morning alarms turned off. Sorry about that. I'm also never sure what happens when my phone makes noise. If you hear it or not. Spine. Alright. I should stretch a little bit. Cool. At least I get birds. I don't know why there's any birds out here. It's frickin' November. All these birds should be flying somewhere nice instead of hanging out here with me. But yeah, we got 2 mile recovery jog walk right now based on, I want to say injury, based on maybe some inflammation or tightness in a tendon. I'm tending towards walk today. It still seems labor intensive enough. Well, yeah, but anyway, so flipping my jet lag. Oh, fun. So concerning my jet lag and all that, I flipped my schedule. First night I committed to staying awake, which was great. Oh no, did I make the wrong assumption? And then I stayed awake all night. And now I'm just going for a walk. But yesterday I passed out at 5 p.m. Woke up at 11 p.m. The whole thing was a hot mess. So that was fun. I'm just doing my little walk, getting myself awake. Sleepy. I'm trying to stay on my whole rhythm and routine. Exercise, eating, sleeping. Yesterday I had a grad school assignment that was due. It just wasn't gonna happen. I'm actually really buried by school, but this trip takes priority. I tried to explain that to my professors. One professor was super accommodating. I'm like, oh my gosh, that seems like way too much work. Yeah, it is way too much work from a travel logistics perspective. And the other professor's like, hey, no need to keep me updated. Late submissions, exemptions are only reserved for being sick and family emergencies. I was like, I just told you, my wife's pregnant. I'm traveling internationally. I got all this going on. And you're like, whatever. So I was like, here's your whatever. I'll turn in my paper when I turn it in, I guess. And you can give me a 0 for all the work. That's fine. That's fine. We'll see if I pass your class. It's just at this point, I'm a 31-year-old adult. Don't worry, we'll be in the light in a minute. I know you might be a little nervous. Like 31 years old, trying to lead globally, And then you still have people kind of in these academic circles that aren't willing to accommodate real life. Like, I'm not a full-time seminary student. I'm in a global leadership program, leading globally, navigating all these things. And they're like, do your crap. And I was like, your crap's not that important. I don't want to fail your class, but like, why can't I shuffle stuff around? So last night I was like trying to push to read this book from like 11 p.m. towards 3 a.m. deadline after taking a nap from 5 a.m. or from 5 p.m. to 11. And I was like, I'm supposed to wake up at 4:30 the next morning. Like, I have one of the biggest presentations. Like today, this morning, I have a presentation with like almost one of the highest leaders in Johnson & Johnson. He's like 2 steps down from CEO, but he's close. He's getting into that circle, you know. I'm looking for funding and support and all that fun stuff. I'm like, do I trash myself for this paper and show up as a zombie to this demo, or do I just accept that this paper's not happening right now? You know, so I was like, whatever. It's just so funny how people have all these arbitrary guidelines. It felt very arbitrary. It's like, especially because I've been at this school for 4.5 years now. This is one of the smartest professors I've had. Like, he is very, very learned in many spaces, and I appreciate kind of the rigor of his education and the things he shares, and it's tricky and hard. You know, but in like one sentence, he's like, you belong in this course. And then he drops a policy on me. It's like, you don't belong in this course. There's no accommodations for real life. Suck it up and be an academic. And it's like, no. I'm a global leader. I'm an academic second. So it's one of those things I'm navigating. I'm really struggling with judgment. It's a thing God's doing with me. Because I feel like I'm getting like no grace, no accommodation. And there's a power dynamic which I really, at this age, just don't appreciate. When someone has the power to keep you from getting your tuition reimbursed or not, and then they're not accommodating to what you're going through. But then on the flip side, like, maybe every other professor's been too lax with me. So I haven't been able to give it the right level of rigor. I don't know. The whole thing has me all spun around. But it's just frustrating that, like, I'm trying to choose between doing what's necessary in my job on this international trip and not having to pay out of pocket for getting less than a B- on this class. It's like really weird dynamics. Because like if I turn it in late, I get like 40% credit or something bogus. And it's like, but I still read the book, did the work. I'm not a 4th grader. That's where all the judgment comes from. It's like the way that you're unyielding in your deadlines to be fair to other adults. Like, we are all adults. We all have different commitments we're juggling as we try to learn your cool stuff. It's just really interesting. Hey, my ankle's opening up a little bit. It's not fully released, but this is a weird sentence. My ankle posture feels a little bit more normal. Hey, hats off to all these people that got into work at 5. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Hope you at least worked out today, though. Don't be too eager, y'all. That's awesome. I used to do that. It just depends on the week and what you're trying to do. You can float in early, you can get out late. Lots of fun opportunities there. Brisk. So, some revealing things from this walk that I'm processing. I'm frustrated with school. I'm frustrated with areas where I don't have control, where I can't create infinite time to do a good job. Part of me is curious if I should have just skimmed the book and did the assignment instead of like putting this expectation on me that I'm going to read the whole thing. But some of these things I really want to read. Like I want to know all this information so I can apply it. But it's not always possible. So that's a fun challenge to navigate, or a good opportunity. I always hate that language. It's like, no, those are problems. You're like, well, actually, we have this opportunity. Figure out this thing. It's like, sure. Here's my deadlifts. You can see the shadow. There we go. Just kick the butt back. Open up the chairs. That's really why we're out here. It's just good functional movement this morning. Maybe I'll do my dynamic stretches after this. It should be fun. Exhausting. That's all the deep quandaries from Joe today. Hopefully that's enough to keep you busy. I think this whole walk is just a reminder that I'm tired. And I just need to pray and trust that I'll have the energy, the words, and the intellect to do whatever the heck I'm supposed to do this week. Because it is pretty crazy. And I don't know how it's going to work out. And I don't like that. I wish I had a magic 8-ball for life sometimes. It's like, it's so silly. It really is. But, like, so many people have so much faith in this one conversation I'm going to have for 30 minutes with this key leader that I flew all the way out here from Japan to see. And, like, there's still a chance that he butterflies off and I can't get his time. Because that's just how it is with the leaders at that level. Like, sometimes you just don't get the time of day, you know? So there's still the butterfly risk that we're navigating. But also just, like, we might demo it, get his feedback on it, and he might be like, well, no. And then if you've worked it all the way this high through the organization and then you get a no, well, it's like, oh, shoot, okay. Because flipping a no is really hard. The higher you get, it's possible with data and people and secondary and tertiary conversations. Nobody really wants to have those, right? So then you have a soup, like a strain added to it. Flipping a yes because it goes wrong, well, sometimes that's expected. That's fine. Like, engineering's hard. So when stuff doesn't work out, I think that's acceptable. Because you're taking risks with everything you do. So hopefully this conversation with this leader goes well. But yeah, because of all the potential paths, you know, all the different strands on the divine timeline or whatever that could occur from, I've been watching Loki, sacred timeline. Let's do some heel extensions. Oh no, let's not do that. That's terrible. That's the problem area. I found it. So I'm gonna do heel extensions on this little ledge right here. I'm just doing kind of like calf raises, but on the dip, ooh, I got a crack. All right, maybe that fixed it. So yeah, I'm just trying to like show up, be present in these conversations, not be too hung up or concerned with what the outcome will be. Have to be like open to improvising, which is also very challenging. Yeah, gotta present my butt off, know my stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how all this works out. It should be fun, possibly. But I'm tired. Just like everybody I know, I'm a little tired. Working hard. But this could be a big big door opening opportunity for me if it goes well. So try not to discount that, but try not to get too focused on that, if that makes sense. Like hanging in the balance and the tension. Because what I'm asking for is very difficult to get right now from an organization. Like it is the worst possible time to try to get any form of funding. Like they're doing layoffs, they're killing projects, and then I'm trying to swoop in and being like, but you know, what we should actually be doing is this, and it's expansive. Like, it's like how about we invest in this also? Like what? Good luck. I've had so many people say good luck. Like, all right, cool. Well, I guess I'll give them like this. So I think I'm gonna do some stretches in my room. So I'll keep it going a little bit. I'm not gonna show you my room number or nothing though. Keep it secret. Keep it safe, right? And I mean, by the time anyone sees this live, the probability that the one person watching is co-located and gonna come over and rob me, pretty low risk.
Total distance 1 mile. Hey. Total time 21 minutes and 59 seconds. Right. Split pace 21 minutes 59 seconds per mile.
That's exactly what we needed. We just did a quick little walk. It was nice. Alright, let's see. Stairs or elevator? Let's take stairs. Let's see. Yeah, elevator. Well, elevator's gonna kill this thing. I'm not so confident about stairs either. But yeah, it's been kind of a crazy trip to the U.S. I'm tired all the time. Talking a lot. It's been very social. So we shall see how it all works out. Alright. Whew. That was more work than the walk. I might even do a costume change because these clothes smell really bad. It's definitely like a Joe first world problem here. Oh, hey, what's up, Aqua? I'm the only person. You are welcome. We're gonna stretch. It's gonna be a hoot. How you doing, Aqua? Welcome to my hotel. Just did like a 1 mile walk. Fairly low effort. Not super enthusiastic about it. You are the first. How's life? Let me see what I will wear. I'll do this. I'm gonna do a quick wardrobe change offline, and I'll stretch after I get my place picked up a little bit. But we were gonna do like a 2 mile recovery run, and my body was like, no, you're not. So that's where we're at right now. It's like I did a 1 mile walk in the cold. I got some ankle issues I'm working through. You stumbled upon your ladder training video. Oh, no way. That one's doing really well. That one had it's like the most viral video I've done on YouTube. It's up to like 7.2 million views or something crazy. So you decided to join? That's awesome. Well, where are you from, friend? Welcome to Cincinnati. Most of my content comes from Japan, but I'm out here on a business trip. So I do in real life fitness content. I do the pretentious engineer, and then I do like cooking, tiny bit of cosplay. I'm not good at it yet, and it's a lot of work. But yeah, nice to meet you, friend. Give me, I don't know, if you could hang out in the silence for like 15 seconds, I'll be right back. You're from Australia? Oh, fantastic. I gotta get out there still. Japan's not that far. It's still a decent flight, though. All right, let me give you something fun to look at. I don't know. There's nothing in my room. Here, you can come look. That's nice. Yeah. Here, you can come enjoy that picture. I'll be back in 1 second once I get out of gross, cold clothes. But thanks for dropping by. I'm back. I don't know if you're around still. My Aussie friend. Let's see. Yo, I got a like? What? Life seems to be good for you. You know, it is. It's complex and challenging. I have a lot of stress. I got my 4-month sister vomiting. That's plenty of entertainment. You're 4 months? You mean like a 4-month-old? Like you have a little baby sister? That's fun. Aqua KMB. See, all we're gonna do, I did like a 1-mile walk recovery thing. I'm just gonna do my morning stretches and hang out. You know what? I subscribed. What? Why would you do such a thing? That's a terrible decision. Well, good morning, Fred. Is it morning in Australia as well? I actually don't know. Australia is ahead of Japan, right? So like it's 5 a.m. for me. You seem like a nice YouTuber. I do the best I can. I try to be kind. I'm a little bit pretentious, but it's fine. No, you're good, Aqua. See, I just did a 1-mile kind of walk in the cold. It's around, oh shoot, maybe like 3 degrees Celsius. I think you use Celsius in Australia. Oh, you're connected historically with the Brits. Do the Brits use Celsius? These are deep questions. We use Fahrenheit. It's 9. Okay. Oh, 9 a.m.? That's a 4-hour jump. They're a little farther than I thought. It's 9 p.m. That doesn't make any sense. How the heck is it 9 p.m.? You know, I guess California would be 2 a.m. So then you would be 12, 3. It's very complicated. 5 hours less. Okay, that makes sense. And you're in Celsius. Okay, good to know. All right, well, let's start stretching. We can hang out, talk about life. You're a YouTuber. So are you in... No, you're a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. So are you in school right now? I'm trying to figure out where I want to put you. I think I'm going to put you in the shoe. On this little stand. Let's see. My room's not really set up for live. Well, Australia's pretty hot, right? 25 Celsius. Oh, that's kind of brisk. If I put you in a shoe, I can't see the chat. This is high school. Okay. I'm just going to lay on the ground. There you go. So, I'm going to do some of my hip opening crap that I have to do because I'm old. So, if you want to take care of your body, this is the way to do it. Because someday you won't be in high school. But I lay down, I put my knees at like 90, my hips at 90, and then my arms kind of like, not vertical, it's like 45 from vertical, so it's 135 degrees to torso. It's all a fraction. And you just put your heels together, and then you're going to clam your legs, and I do like 15 of those. I got some exercises I do, nice, I can recommend, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm all about learning new stuff. So I do long distance running and strength training and sometimes VR because VR is a good time. So I play a little bit of Beat Saber. And then there's another game called Supernatural which has like boxing that I like. So then after you do 15 clams, you're going to lift your heels apart. So now you want your leg kind of parallel to the ground. Again, this is geometry class. Then you're going to drop your heel and bring your heel over center. You're going to do 10 of those. That'll start to work kind of the outside of your butt. For me, all I do is bicycling. Oh, bicycle crunches? That's all you do? You might want to mix it up a little bit more than that. I mean, bicycle crunches are good. Only bicycle crunches? I'm just going through it in my head. I was like, I mean, I know it works abs. You're missing some other muscle groups on that. But it's a good start. Okay, so from here, you're at the parallel. We're going to lift it over parallel, and then we're just going to drop the heel and bring it back to center or a little over center if you start to get more mobility. No, I have more. Oh, okay. I was like, are we only doing bicycles? Because that seems a little limited. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, today is just light mobility. That's all I'm doing. Next, the hard one. I'm gonna kick the leg all the way back and do raises. So I have some spinal injuries that I have to work through. So that's why I do what I do. You can do one for laying down on your back. Put your feet together. Then put them up and down. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, leg lifts. I like those. So do about 10 of these. And keep the burn going. Move the foot 90. That's the worst one. Out of all of it, that really sucks. And 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, Aqua, do you do any sports or anything? Oh, sore. I did 7 miles, which is like 12 kilometers on Monday, so I'm still not recovered from that either. Flip it over. I'm like 31, so as you get older, you're not a spring chicken anymore. You have to do different things to like maintain your body concerning mobility, strength, core. It's a lot of things you may take for granted in high school. They go away. Dude, you can exercise with me. I have actually, if you go through like my channel, I have something called DadBod. So I've built a half marathon training program that's accessible to people who are like heavier set, have pre-existing health conditions or injuries. So I recorded a 16-week program. I've edited about 12 weeks worth of it. And then I'm going to eventually organize it in a Google class. But you're going to do it in your bed? Nice. Yeah, these things suck. But you should feel good afterwards, which is nice. But yeah, so if you're ever interested in like a different program to do, I could train you up for a half marathon. I think anyone could do a half marathon. It just takes a little bit of work and consistency and a different mindset. That's nice, yeah. So you can peruse it. They're all in real life workouts, so you just like have to go and find like day one. And then I have 2 playlists. One is for all my in real life runs. The other one's all the in real life workouts. And just scroll down until you get to like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Eventually they'll be in a... For me, you're a gamer, nice. You might become professional, that's cool. I mean, I stream on Twitch as well, so I'm sure you watch a whole bunch of Twitch, right? Watching other gamers, or do you just play yourself? Have you ever tried live streaming, what you do? So what do you want to be professional at? Fortnite? That's so funny when I'm right. Pro Fortnite, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, you watch Ninja? I actually don't know who's actually at the top in that space. Yeah, I watch Twitch from here to there. Yeah, so we live stream on Twitch as well. If you look us up, it's the same name. It just depends on the day. Sometimes I'm on YouTube, sometimes I'm on Twitch. You have a channel? Nice. Is it called Aqua KBM there as well? How long have you been live streaming? You posted a couple. Okay. Nice. That's fantastic. Yep, then we'll do the higher one. This one sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 277 subs. That's not bad. That's fantastic. Yeah, we've been on Twitch for about 3 years, so we're up to almost 500 subs. And then YouTube, we're up to around 12K. TikTok, we're at 24K. So I would say outside of YouTube, or I mean outside of Twitch, there's a lot more discoverability on like TikTok and YouTube and all that. That's fantastic. Oh, I'm almost done. You might upload more. Nice. So what's your, so you say upload more. So what's your like, how do you do content? What's your process? You're playing games. What do you do? Like, are you recording? Are you using OBS? Do you have a capture card? Oh, I'm just gonna lay down for a minute, decompress my back, hang out and chat. Hey, Empu, how's it going? Hey, good luck rolling on the floor. Yeah, I know, right? Welcome to my hotel room. So Today was supposed to be a 2-mile recovery jog, and I did 7 miles on Monday in bad shoes, and my feet don't like me. And then yesterday I had to present all day at this like giant R&D open house. So then I was standing on my feet in a different pair of crappy shoes for like 8 hours or so. So my feet were destroyed, and I went out to run, and I was like, nope. So I walked a mile. Now I'm here just stretching. I used to play on a 2015 Image. Yo, we got someone new, bro. Nice. Yeah, Empu's great. Empu's been around for quite a few workouts now. I forgot where Empu's based. Empu, were you based in India? There's someone that's been joining a couple runs that was based in, where was it? In India. It might have been Bombay. Is Bombay in India? Americans are so ignorant. I try to get it all sorted, but it's hard. All right, let's do it. It's an upward dog. All right, man, recover your feet. We're gonna leave for a walk in the fogs, and that's exciting. How far are you going? Used to play 2015 iMac. Oh, you play Fortnite on a computer? That's weird. You're from Finland. Wow, I was completely wrong, Empu. How's Finland doing? Anything new in your world? I'm stretching my neck. W. Fourth win. His nose, from where his nose takes us. Oh, your dog? I'm assuming that's the his, unless you have a partner or something. All right, so we got some light snow. Nice. So it's cold up there. I've never been to Finland. On Twitch, I got raided by this big YouTuber called what's his name? It's like the internet historian. He makes YouTube videos, and I got raided by like, I don't know, it must have been like 3,500 people. And one dude from that raid, his name was Zebra on Skis, and he followed. And he's been in our community for like 2.5 years. He's from Finland. Yeah, you don't get any snow in Australia. I only get Snow Mountain. Oh, you have mountains though. Well, that's good. Oh man, my feet are so tight. I'm actually, right now you can't see it because my head's obstructing it, but like my hips are on the ground, and then I have my toes are not curled. They're like, I don't know if this is like a foot. I have it stretched. So then what I'm doing is pushing my foot onto the ground and trying to like lift my legs off. So I'm kind of like also getting my butt off, my hips off the ground as well, just to kind of like intensify the stretch. All right, we're gonna do deadlifts. I think I'll leave you there. Should work. Yeah. Too old. Maybe not. Nope. We got stuck in child pose. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about me. All right. So we're gonna do hip hinges. Oh, fun perspective. Lose my shoes for work. So all we gotta do is kind of wiggle my knees, hit my hip, push my hips back like a deadlift. I'll do 3 of those. 2. So I'm trying to squeeze my glute at the top. 3, and then this last one, we'll go all the way down, walk it out into a plank, do a push-up, curl my feet, push up, curl my feet, push down, downward dog, pedal my feet, oh that's dreadful, this one's uncomfy on the foot, come back to center, bring a foot up, twist it, pop my hips, twist it, get a shoulder crack, push up, and check chat, and I'll do another one in a little bit. Normally I link them all together, but I got time. You got a new laptop. That's fun, so I might start uploading. Excellent. So when you play Fortnite, do you record with OBS, or just Aqua? Like, what's your setup? I didn't know you could play Fortnite on PC. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh, I'm winded. That was good. I'm stretching my feet again. Nice, simple, mellow day to chat with my friends. But,
So you wouldn't need a capture card if you're playing on PC. You don't know. How do you get a video? Like Aqua on your... So do you live stream or do you just record videos of your gameplay and post the videos on YouTube? Maybe that's what you do. I might have misunderstood. I thought you were on Twitch. I got a big day today. Started my workout at 5. It's almost 6. I got a presentation with like the highest, third highest leader in J&J. I work for Johnson & Johnson on surgical robotics and other fun stuff. Got 2 neck presses. You play on a MSGF63 thin laptop 2050 RTX NVIDIA i5 processor. Awesome. Well, I mean, get it done, dude. Those specs should work for Fortnite. I mean, I don't know what your graphics card is. One of the issues, and again, I don't know what your system's capable of. Some laptops struggle to live stream or record while playing games of certain quality because, like, it's too graphics card intensive, or if your RAM's not high enough. I don't know how much RAM you have. I have like 32. So sometimes you'll actually see people have like a dual PC setup, which seems beyond what you need at this point, just because you're getting started. But because you're an i5, I know an i7, you might have less issues. Oh, you got 2050 RTX capable of 20. Oh yeah, you're fine then. I missed the 2050 RTX. Yeah, so then, I mean, if you have enough RAM, you should be able to load a software called OBS. It's free. So a lot of streamers start with OBS. There's a little bit of a learning curve with it, but what you can do is actually set up a scene. So you can have like your gameplay, so you can capture a window from whatever you're playing on. Assuming you have 2 monitors. If you have one, it's a little bit trickier, but you can still do it. Yeah, you got 8 gigs. Yeah, you'll see. With OBS, that might be hard. I don't know. Give it a shot. Play around with it a little bit. It might affect your game quality, though. Yeah, if you could upgrade it, that might help. But I wouldn't. Don't drop a lot of money on setup. I'm just trying to see what you can work with. But then if you have even like a webcam on your laptop, or if you get a nicer webcam someday, then you could integrate a webcam into OBS so that like people can see you while you play, which is kind of a thing. Like, people connect with humans more than they connect with raw gameplay most of the time. You just want to make your face small enough that it doesn't obstruct the gaming all that much. And then you need a mic so you can talk to people. So that's one of the biggest things. Like, if you work on making content and live streaming, one of the biggest things you'll have... Oh, well, yeah, NVIDIA's recording software is okay. Most live streamers don't use it. It's very capable, so you can record with it. If you start to jump... Oh, you got a mic. Patty to Spain. My dog is having labor. I'm sorry, I gotta go. That's totally fine. I didn't know you're here. But thank you for letting me know you gotta go. I hope your dog turns out okay. That seems pretty urgent, so it's probably time to get off of YouTube and take care of your dog. Sorry if I'm insensitive. I can't tell. Sometimes I don't know if people are actually seriously going through stuff and gotta leave, or if they're just being sarcastic and fun. So if your dog is seriously in labor, definitely engage that and make sure your dog delivers those pups. Get the dog the care it needs. Sorry, I was just surprised, so I was a little snarky. All right, so we're going to do one more of those hip hinge thingies, because I'm getting too comfy laying on the floor, although it is fun to chat. But yeah, Aqua KMB, if you ever need help with either recording or streaming, like, I've been doing this for about 3+ years, so I can just help you from wasting time and money. There's things that you'll perceive you need that you don't need. And it really depends on like what level you're at. Like, before you even should think about like updating setup from like a cost perspective, you should think about learning how to talk to people and improvising and telling good stories with the gaming you're doing. And all of that you could do with free software and a crappy webcam. But then eventually, like, down the road, like years, you can put money into a setup. Especially if you're in high school. Like, you need to learn how to talk with people. So good luck. My cat got pregnant twice. Oh, wow. That's exciting. Yeah, I got everything I need. Excellent. Yeah, I'm just kind of speaking contentment over you because if you find other like content creators, like Harris Heller's great. I watch him a lot just because he's been on Twitch and YouTube forever. So I learn a lot from him. But he's also like paid by all these different tech companies to rep their stuff. So he's always trying to get you to upgrade to the next thing that makes the most sense for you. But like it's a constant chasing of tech and putting money into setup without any financial return. In Fortnite, you can make money like $100. That's a lot. And that's a good start. All right, I'm gonna try to search a Monday and a Wednesday. Why those specific days? I didn't know Fortnite pays you. All right. Oh, I sat too long. Oh no. All right, let's stand up and try this again. This is my problem right now. Something ain't right with it. So let's do my 3 hinges again. The reason the hinges are really important, they help me kind of engage core, hips, and back. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, that's what I need to do. You can do, like, if you lean up on a wall, you can lift your toes, and it works the front of your shins. And actually, that's what's kind of most sore from my long distance run. That's what got messed up, so I might do those later. I'll do one more hinge. Come on down. Crawl it out. Do a push-up. You're not bad. 4 in the morning. Nice. It's 5 for me. Those are tournament days, but others aren't usually for money. Do you have to put money in to play? Or like, are the tournaments sponsored? I mean, for a high schooler, $100 is great. $100 is one meal for me and my family, not even sometimes. So I can't live on $100 worth of tournament wins, but it's a good way to get started. And come on down. Tournaments for $200,000 if you win. But it's impossible. Too many people who need to touch grass. Touch grass and go outside. Well, yeah, if you're trying to be a professional gamer, if you're just going after tournament wins, like the amount of time and effort you have to do to climb to that level, it's insane. Like, it's doable. It's hard, but very, very challenging. No, it's free because they pay people from buying skins and in-game purchases. Oh, cool. Well, that's exciting. 4 in the morning, yes. Very nice. Well, friends, it's been fun walking, stretching, chatting. I need to go shower and eat breakfast so that I can go have the presentation of my life. I'm going to school to be a veterinarian. Hey, I work with a whole bunch of vets. So I work at Johnson & Johnson on like surgical technology. So we make all kinds of medical devices that you can use to cut people up and put them back together. Sometimes they're used in animals as well, although veterinarians aren't our key market. But we have something called medical affairs. So whenever we're developing a product, let's say we're making like a clip applier, and you like can come on a blood vessel, close, and it'll form a titanium clip and seal the blood from flowing. Like, we might be a little bit concerned that it might be putting too much pressure on, or how large of an anatomy would a surgeon ever try to put in it, so we know that it still functions up to like so many millimeters. Johnson City, Texas, excellent. Very cool. I'm in Cincinnati right now, but I'm based in Tokyo. So like, we would talk with medical affairs because they're normally doctors or vets or vet techs and be like, so when you were, using this, what's the biggest piece of tissue they're ever going to put in a clip applier? So I actually work with medical affairs all the time to develop new products. But a lot of them come from a veterinarian background, actually, as well as just normal people surgeons. For $100, you need to get around top 1,500 to qualify. Then go to final, and if you win a game Out of 3 games, you get $100. Every game you win, you get $100. How many have you won, Aqua? That's pretty exciting. What's cool is like with games like that, it is a high level of skill, a little bit of luck, but like you can control your fate if you just build competency. But then when you get up to like a certain ring, it's very difficult. But yeah, Patty, good luck in your studies. My parents really just want me to go to a selective high school next year because it's too easy for me in high school, and apparently it's harder there. I hope it is. Oh, so you're under applying yourself? Because the school's not hard enough? I haven't played any yet because I got a laptop 2 days ago. Okay. Well, I mean, an area that is really cheap from a learning perspective with a really high payout, and they canceled one yesterday. Oh no. Um, buy yourself an Arduino if you don't have one already. You can buy like an Arduino starter kit. And what Arduinos are, they're little like circuit boards. You can put different wires and LEDs and motors and attach a whole bunch of crap to it and then program. And what's great about a starter kit is they'll teach you how to, and I'll share a link on a future video post for it or something, but like it allows you to understand computer control of electromechanical systems. But you don't need a lot of math in the beginning to use it because you're in high school. You still can. But what's great is it'll get you programming, designing circuits, and making things that are fun and move, which I think is way more valuable than, I don't know, half the stuff you'll learn in school. So like for $120. So hey, win yourself 1 or 2 Fortnite tournaments. Take that money and buy an Arduino starter kit, and you will be able to independently teach yourself skill sets that are highly valuable. Because electronics, if you go into electrical engineering, there's a lot of opportunities there. If you go into computer science, like that's one of the biggest industries right now. Oh, you work on RC cars. Yeah, that's fantastic. So that's something I always try to push high schoolers and college students to, is like, it's great that you're trusting education to educate you. But what I'm more interested in, if I'm like hiring someone, is like, show me where you bought an Arduino and you made yourself some kind of automatic door locker unlocker that scans your finger, or you type in a little code. Like, the ability to come up with the project and think your way towards a solution is way more valuable than half the crap you learn in school. So, well, thanks for the advice. Yeah, make a video of what you make. That'd be cool. All right, friends. There's like 3 people here. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to go drop off and be an adult. But Patty and Aqua, thank you for the time. I'll see you again in the future.